Hey, you guys, this is a general read for the week of, I don't know, the end of November, the first week of December, shall we say. Since it's only 30 days in this month, it's the 29th, and this is for the first week of December. Um, yeah, let's see where our energy is and what it is that we need to do in order to have positive energy going into the week. And remember, this is for sun, moon, and rising or ascendant, whichever you resonate with. If this doesn't resonate with you, go back and check your sun, moon, and rising. But this is just a general read, just to let you know. Again, this is a general read. Let's see what we're going to start off with. I'm going to use the Kipper deck of fortune telling cards to get some type of energy for what's happening. Did you see all those cards came out? Okay. Sorry. Gotta set my life up right now because these are the cards: imprisonment, marriage, wealthy man, and concern. That's not a good start. Imprisonment. Are you being? Do you feel like you're on lockdown? We all are, So that's a good start of this reading. Imprisonment, marriage is a good thing, you know. Maybe you're gonna make a commitment. Maybe with all the things that's happening in the world, a wealthy man. Maybe with all the things that's happening in the world, um, you know there is a message coming to you. That's a message of concern. So imprisonment, we're all on lockdown. All of us are expectations. We're all on lockdown right now. There is nobody here, not just necessarily lockdown, but mentally with everything happening in the world. This is a lockdown. We're on lockdown. I know California is on lockdown. 10 o'clock, they can't go out the house, like we are on punishment, and this is a hard uh, way to feel. This is hard. So I don't know, you know, who this resonates with, but maybe there's going to be a marriage commitment. Somebody, this wealthy man or woman, is thinking about all the things that you guys could share together and just being alone. There was probably issues in the past that caused you guys to go your separate ways. Let me reshuffle. To go your separate ways, and you're just like, you know what, or that person, it's just like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I know who I want to be with. I know why I want to be with that person, and I know that that person is good for me. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing in regards to, how everybody, is feeling, because, again, there is a lot that we have to address as a cohesive unit, not just that, but just addressing when it comes to, what's going on in the world. There are things that we weren't paying attention to, and now they're, coming to the forefront. So there you have it. All right, Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords is basically, you having the power. Gemini card of Gemini, power, different ideas. Going on an adventure. Fast. The Hermit card is, yeah, we're all in hermit mode. Whether we like it or not. And this is material detachments. We have to detach from, and this is card of Virgo. We have to detach from the things that we had going on previously, before Corona. We have to detach from a lot of things, whether it be spending money a certain way, whether it be, the things that we're buying, or how, we're spending more money on food every day. These are material detachments that we had no choice. So for the imprisonment card to come out, I mean, that's what it is. But for a marriage card, you guys know that this could be a union that is stronger. You guys will be stronger in this situation. And I'm not saying that you guys are just gonna, this person is gonna come and marry you just because of Corona. No, everybody has a chance to think of what it is that we're going through. And they're thinking about it, and they're just like, you know what, this is, not for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make that commitment to change this scenario. So Chariot, hey, this is my card. The Chariot is coming. So this could be, with the Chariot being here, you have victory, and you achieved the goals that you were looking out to before this imprisonment or before this lockdown. You achieved these goals, but here it is. You're looking down, and it's a man and a woman here, just to say, for instance, just to look into the situation. And now, everything is starting to become concern. So, is this the message of concern that's here? And why that card came out? She's sending a message to let them know, or let this person know, or vice versa, that this is why we are stronger together than apart. Yeah, because before you were protecting, you with the Nine of Swords, you were protecting, and setting boundaries in regards to, and being strong with the same energy. You were being strong, and saying that, I don't need nobody to be, successful. I don't need nobody to be that. But now here it is. It's like, and I can relate to this because during Corona, all of the money that I made, all of the feelings that I had in regards to me being okay with doing this alone. Well, not alone, in separation, meaning that I don't have that union that we all search for, and we know that in the back of our mind, that this is what will happen. Well, that was the question, and that was what happened when I started to question my life, just period. Me not being able to breathe and not being able to walk from the bathroom to my from the bed to my bathroom without choking and falling apart. That was, where I said, you know what, enough of the bull. It's time to do this, and that's that. And so look, the sun card is coming out. And so with the sun card, the sun card is here, and the sun card is basically clarity. You got clarity in regards to how you felt. And I just said that to you. There's clarity. In this lockdown, you are able to clarify the things that you couldn't in the beginning, the selfishness, the ego based, things that were on your mind, but some things you didn't address because you just felt like, you know what, I'll get to that when it's time. And, maybe this is happening. Maybe it'll happen when it's time. Sorry about that. I did not turn my phone on do not disturb or silent. And so yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is coming with a message. It might be a little bit slower, well, with this message, but he's coming with a message to let you know that, what, this is, I've been searching for this loyalty. You have been the person I know that is loyal. This wealthy man is sending this message to you, and there's the time. He has a clock on here, even though he's wealthy and he has all the pentacles, he has a clock here, and we all have this clock that we're worried, that we have to kind of say, okay, now it's time for me to grow up. Now it's time for me to get to the point to where I'm making a decision as a man or a woman or as a cohesive unit. And it's a scary feeling, yeah, because now you feel like your hands are tied behind your back, and this is the Eight of Swords energy. There's you're feeling like hopeless, like, oh my God, I don't want to be alone or die alone, or I don't want to be in this situation anymore separate. Maybe you guys are far apart. That's why he's on his way to give you this message, or to let you know, with the message of concern. This is how I feel. I felt like this, and I was too strong and, too busy trying to protect my assets and my wealth that I didn't say what I felt. And so now here it is, the Queen of Wands energy comes out, and basically, this person is understanding. They understand what it is to be an entrepreneur. Not only that, and I'm just saying, they understand that you guys were friends in the process of being lovers. You were friends in the process of being lovers, and now here it is, you don't have that because you guys are away from each other. You guys are apart. And when you guys do come together, you guys have to worry about, who has this person been around? Not in regards to a third party situation, but in regards to Corona, or being, the COVID-19. Who have they been around? If we were in a relationship, we wouldn't have to be worried about these situations. Or if we lived together, we wouldn't have to be worried about these situations. And this is something that you have to face. Here's the Empress energy. So the Empress energy is the overall energy of this deck, of this reading, and the Empress energy is a nurturing woman, card of Libra. Very intelligent, and is thinking about everything that is, and gives advice to everyone else, but isn't married, or vice versa, like it's there for everyone else, but is scared to send these messages out to the person that they truly love. So, bottom of the deck is the message. You see, the bottom of the deck is a message. So there is a message coming out in regards to what it is that this person is, how this person is feeling. So that is what the message is. It's a message that needs to be said, because in times of separation, or just in regards to this, you don't have to worry about, if you guys are in the same house, or if you guys are, married and doing, what, couples do, and building together instead of separate, this is where this, is like, oh, okay, well, this is where, we can be, strong together, and put our coins together. We kind of don't know exactly how or what you're doing in regards to receiving the coins, but nobody knows right now. Nobody knows right now. And so the Temperance cards, I was going to say, let's go ahead and clarify the Ace of Swords card. And the Eight of Swords came out. And basically the Eight of Swords is, you know, uh, um, again, which is, I thought was here somewhere, but maybe it's not. Oh, it is. It's right here. The Eight of Swords is right here. So this here, yeah, exactly. This here, her hands are tied behind her back, and this is his hands is tied in front of his back. So the in front of his back, in the front, his hands are tied in the front, but they both still have the actual um, they both still have the blindfold on, but on his hands, I don't know what that is on his hands, but yeah, they both still have the blindfolds on. His legs are tied and his arms are bound, but in the front of him. So the Ace of Swords is just like, okay, look, you have the power, but you still feel hopeless and feel um, disappointed that you are going through this by yourself. But then you have the energy of, the Temperance, because this should have been a move that you guys both made a while ago, but there was the ego base, energy, with the wealthy man being here. Oh, and the Empress is like, okay, I'm going to nurture this situation, and I'm going to bless this as success, or, give a perfect love to receive a perfect love. But now, in this point of you guys working out everything, whether it be years, months, or days that you guys have been working on yourself, she was ready, and I'm not going to say she. We're going to clarify the Hermit card, but I'm not going to say she. I'm going to say someone was ready to, lay all their cards on the table. And yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So now with the Hermit card coming, the Hermit card being here, the Hermit card is just like, saying like, okay, you got rid of the material detachments. You start looking at what was worth it for you. You were in search of your career and in search of what can make you strong. But now you have the Wheel of Fortune card, and that means that luck is on your side. It is sorry. The passing of time. The time has went by, and now here it is, the Seven of Pentacles. Right behind that, you've gotten the coins that you needed. You worked on your craft. You worked on yourself, and the Seven of Pentacles justifies, seeing the results in your business, and also having the worries as well. You worked on everything, and now with the Queen of Cups energy, which is another sign of Cancer, the Queen of Cups energy is just basically, understanding and now being empathetic to the situation of why you took so long or why you didn't do something. So let's clarify the Chariot, let's clarify the Chariot. And it wouldn't be funny if the Lovers card came out. It wouldn't be. It would be funny if not funny, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Lovers card came out. The High Priestess energy. So you went within. You guys both went within, and you guys did some type of um different non-traditional grounding when it came to working on yourself. You went within, you asked spirit guides, you nurtured. It was a rebirth. So now you have this rebirth energy. And if you see, there's a baby here. There's a baby. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a baby, right down here, and she has her book here, and she's reading off, what can I do to make this a rebirth? Because the chariot energy is here, and the chariot is a nurturing, is a nurturing, but at the same time, meaning Cancer, knows that there's victory and you've achieved the goals, and so now you're nurturing a different situation with the high priestess energy. You're going within, and you're studying, and trying to figure out why, the mystery of this person, or this, why you didn't do it this way, in the beginning, and so to clarify the Nine of Wands, the Page of Wands come out, and I thought the Page of Wands was here. But the Page of Wands come out to clarify the Nine of Wands, and the page is, responsibilities, and learning about, what's happening now and why you got to this situation. So here you're doing something different, non-traditional type of grounding and healing, and here you're learning. You're learning with the Page of Wands energy. You're learning, basically, how to be responsible as in a marriage, and why you didn't do it before or previously. You're learning the different things that it takes in order to do that. So that's why the message of concern is coming out, because, we all feel imprisoned, but at the same time, we're knowing that there's more for us to do in the universe as a cohesive unit, and not just by ourselves. So let's go ahead and clarify the Sun card. Nope, I'm not taking those. Nope, 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 nope. Not taking those. Sorry. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and clarify the Sun card. Look, when did these flip over? Did you guys see these flip over? We got the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's nurturing her coins. She's holding on to her coins, right? She has, maybe this was an inheritance, or maybe she is trying to build something so the family can inherit, her coins. But with being under the sun, there's clarity. This is why I didn't get to this point. I was trying to nurture this situation so I can give my kids or my family inheritance. And then you have the King of Swords energy, and the King of Swords is leadership and being powerful and disciplined, but it came upside down. So maybe now you're feeling like, I messed up, even though I was a leader, and I don't really read in reversals, but even though I was a leader in regards to this, I feel like a failure, and I feel like I didn't lead, my divine feminine or divine masculine to where we need. And I don't want him or her to feel like I want this only because of the lockdown, or only because what we're going through at this time. That's not the case, because this relationship was struggling with the Five of Pentacles energy. This was, material difficulties, and I probably made this my significant other feel like, because she was going through her, he or she was going through material difficulties. I didn't understand what they were going through, but I was trying to build a foundation first before I went and did that. And so now there's an ending to this. There's an ending to this. Whatever, if this was a third party energy that was stopping them and making the ego based, stopping him or her from making an ego based decision, this is ended with the Tower. So let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups came out. So the Knight of Pentacles comes out, and the Knight of Pentacles again is traveling to give a message in regards to being a couple, or being a cohesive unit, or being in a relationship. This is what the message is for. This is what the Knight of Pentacles is traveling to. Yeah, it's taking him a little bit of time. Here's the message card again. Yeah, it's taking him a little bit of time, but he's on his way. Let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords energy. Okay, listen, I'm not taking, okay. You have the Star card. I'm going to go ahead and take it. You have the Star card. here, and the star card is basically achieve desire. So this is air energy, Aquarius energy. You have the world card, and this is completeness, but it's upside down. It's not complete yet because you haven't said what you were supposed to say. You have the Three of Swords card, and this could be, well, wait a minute. Sorry, I told you. Did I say the Two of Swords coming out? I wouldn't be surprised if the Two of Swords came out. I'm gonna go back and watch that. Well, the world card is in the reverse because there isn't completeness yet, because you still haven't trusted fully the situation with the Two of Swords card, because you're scared of heartbreak from the past or wounds, or you're scared that this person may misunderstand why you're deciding to change all of a sudden. And then you have the Three of Cups in reverse. This hasn't become a celebration yet because of the fact that you haven't said what you needed to say. So you're mustering up the courage. That's why the King of Pentacles is going slow, and you're having the strength, because now it's going to be a union with the Hierophant. The Strength card is out. So again, this card, the Three of Cups, will come in the upright, and the Strength will come as soon as you decide that this is the union that you want. This is the Hierophant energy going in front of, or asking for permission. I'm going to say permission, but some type of traditional uh, type of thing, as a judge, or somebody that can, a priest, or somebody that can give you an official ruling. But it does look like some type of marriage, so now that's why it's there. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Let's go ahead and clarify the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is with the Six of Cups. Yeah, look, this person, if you could see it, there's a couple back here watching two little kids play. And the Six of Cups is basically memories or blessings. So this couple is remembering how they used to be when they were younger. So this could be a situation where you guys grew older, but as friends, and never called it what it should have been, which was, because you guys had to get to this point. You guys had to let this, it's sad that it's not just, I don't think it necessarily was us being on lockdown. I think what it was is that your ego, his or her ego was too big for them to realize. But then when things started to hit the fan, real life situations started to hit the fan, and you started to question things. The Six of Cups comes out because now these are the memories, knowing that this is also a blessing. So you're going to give this person a blessing, and at the bottom of the deck is justice. Yeah, you weighed out the scales, and now it's time for you guys to get to where you guys are loving each other, and justice is, on your side. The scales are there, your fruits of the labor is there. You got the fruits here, and it's time. Justice is there, and no more Nine of Swords energy. No more worry and regret about this situation. The Nine of Cups is here, and the Nine of Cups is achievement and well-being. And then you have the Moon card. The unknown energy is here, but you're not going to let that stop you. It's not going to stop you from singing. The towers are there, but they're not broken. The towers are there. And again, here's a tower here. The towers are there, even though it's unknown. This is over. The energy of heartbreak and deception is over. And then here's the Empress again. The Empress again is a fertile woman, a rebirth. It's happening. The advice from within is happening, and the Four Swords is here. No more withdrawing. You grounded yourself, and the Eight of Pentacles is here, and the Eight of Pentacles is basically, knowing that you are an expertise in regards to protecting and also making your coins. That's where you are. Then the Four of Cups is here with the rejection and withdrawal. This is how you were feeling at first. So you're going to take a leap with the Fool. You're not knocking your cups over anymore. So let me go ahead and pull from the, what is this called? The Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. So it's time to make decisions. You know, it's time to make the decisions, and you've already thought about this situation. You've thought about it several times, and now it's time for you to make the decisions of, the mature man. And if the mature man or woman, shall I say, coming apart. So, yeah, before you felt like, you were coming apart, and now it's time to come together. So, coming apart can be when you went and walked away from the situation, or you did not, somebody walked away from it. Somebody walked away from the situation, and now you're coming to say, this is what I want. This is what I want now, and I'm willing to sacrifice whatever it takes in order to have it, whether it be someone close to you or away from you. You are taking the steps that you need to take in order to uh, love this person the right way. So I'm going to go ahead and pull, since this is a love reading, I'm going to go ahead and pull from the romance angel deck. Yeah, because yeah, this is considered a love reading. You are not letting corona stop you, although it made you be able to think about this union and why. Free yourself. It takes time. Oh, that card fell out too. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, this is a part of your life that you never could control because your ego was so big. And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment. So, yeah, that's what it is. You're going back and you're realizing what it is. Let your friends help. Ask for help for and accept support from others. So yeah, you're going back and you're asking for help from within, or from someone that you have, you know, you trust, because we don't go. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't ask random people for help. So yeah, that's what you're doing. But it took for you to reflect in order for you to do that. So this is from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Yeah, it took for you to ask someone for help, or to see, try to see the bigger picture, and both of you guys, not just one person. This wasn't just one person. It seems like, to me, this reading is that you guys clammed up when it came to making or talking about the things that you really want, because there was some type of thing, of situation where made you not trust this individual, or you guys were so focused on your coins that that's where you that's kind of how. No, I'm not taking all of those, sorry. That you were kind of focused on your coins, that it was ego based type thing. And when you had to sit down on lockdown and couldn't get out of the house, you started to think about, well, wait, let me call this person. um Garden, something lovely will grow from this. So yeah. Yeah, and there's a sword back here. The swords is card of Gemini. There's a sword back here. There's earth, and she's grounded. Something lovely will grow from this. You think about this. Why would she have a knife here? I mean, excuse me, a sword here, in regards to her planting a garden. So expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Don't worry about what your family is thinking. This girl, she reminds me of Amber Rose, but this girl here is in love, and she doesn't care how nobody else feels, and that's how Amber Rose feels. I think she's a Libra, but yeah, she doesn't care how anybody else feels. So someone could have been stopping you from the situation. Somebody could have been feeding your ego, or telling you why you shouldn't be in this situation, and now you're not listening to anybody else. Voyage, you already have all the answers, so you know why you thought about it. This imprisonment made you sit there and feel like, wait, I gotta listen for the first time in my life to someone that and not do and move the way I normally would move. I have to do that right now. Sorry, I'm scratching my arm. I have to, and I got Christmas tree. We went and got a Christmas tree. I have to do that right now in order for me to live my life. I have to worry about how I move around. So you already know, You already know the voyage. You already have all the answers. Don't let anybody stop you from getting to this point. All right, this is a general read. If you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, you already have the answers. You already know what it is that you need to do. This is the love that you have held on to for a while. But if you keep holding on, it might not be there when it's time for you to go and actually get to it. So let me pull, because I haven't pulled from these in a long time, from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. Yeah, but this is something that it's time for you to talk about. Something about maybe your throat chakra is freezing up when you go to talk to this person, and that's understandable. But that's the reason why there's a message of concern. There's a letter coming out, maybe a text message, but we are grown now. This is not the year of text messages. This is you actually speaking your piece, saying your piece. This is too many cards. Yeah, this is too many cards. I'm not taking all these cards, but yeah, it's a time for you to speak your piece and not write a message that is just like, what's up? No, say what you mean. And if you know what, and if it's not meant, then you know what, it won't happen. But if you put it out there, you know that you tried to work on this situation. Listen, these three cards came out. I'll go ahead and read these. So it says, receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So again, you have to show love. Whatever it is, you have to feel like, it's appreciated. Receive with love and appreciation. Spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. That's what this relationship seems like to me. It seems like to me that, can you see that? It seems like to me that this has been happening for a minute. This is your twin flame, or your soulmate, that you guys, and I say more so twin flame because it's a hard journey when it comes to being with the twin flame. Sometimes twin flames are there to teach you lessons, and sometimes twin flames are there, for you down the line when they realize that they'll never find anybody else. New love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So yeah, this is going to be a different new type of love. This seems like a actual something that has never really went into a true relationship. It seems like, you guys both had like an ego based situation going on, and you just were like, I'm not focusing on that. I'm not focusing on how I feel. And this is energy from the spellcasters deck, just to let you know. Yeah, because it's time. We're all grown. It can't get no worse than, I'm just gonna put it out there and knock on wood. But I hope it doesn't get any worse than this. I put that in the universe. It's not gonna get any worse than what it is. I am like the biggest conspiracy theorist in the world. And when I tell you, I felt like it's gonna get worse than this. Friendship. You guys were friends. Any out of anything and everything, you guys trust each other enough to be friends. However, that love thing seemed like it was gonna be confusing when it got to the point that, you guys were trying to take this to another level. So that's why you asked for the universe, and you see they're over here. This could be, friendship, meaning you worked on different things and also knew that this was a friendship, or this was a person who you considered to be your friend. Know your life purpose. Know your life purpose. That's what you're here for. Find out what you're here for. So there you go. I'm not going to hold you over anymore. This is a general read. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, the world is waiting.